ever caught without safety glasses, regular glasses work, but if you're ever caught without safety glasses inside the line, you'll be warned once, and then after that your consequence will be you won't be able to use power tools for an elongated period of time. Come closer. I'm going to show you some basics of the saw. You need to be able to see this piece right here is you lefty loosey. You unscrew that just a couple turns so that the saw can slide back and forth. Then you see this pin right here. It's holding the saw down. This is how you'll do it. What you do is you lightly press down on the saw and you pull that out, and then you lift up, and then that's when the saw is ready and it's ready position. You get your piece of wood, and unfortunately for you left-handed people, the saw is a majority right-handed tool. You see how I have a right-handed? If I was left-handed, it would be hard for me to see where I'm cutting. So if Mr. Rivera can come around to the other side, you really want to always check, not squeezing the handle. I like to just keep it up and open, and you can check to where your cuts are going to be, right? Making sure your saw is all the way back. And if it doesn't feel like it's sliding too well, oh yeah, that's just it, all right? And so you can see, where is my cut, where is it going to happen. You also want to make sure your wood is flush up against here on both ends. It's not like this or like that, or else the cut will not be straight as well. Right here you will notice there is a 0 here. This is the degrees at which you are cutting your angles. 15 degrees, 22, 30, and it clicks into the most popular ones. We're gonna majority of the time stay at 0. So you shouldn't have to worry about that. And then it just, you can tighten that. But this has a click thing, so you see this lift here to turn it, if you are planning to turn yours on there. And it goes all the way up to about 45 degrees. I'm gonna leave this at 0. When you cut, if you are a little afraid of this tool, it has this clamp tool that just rests down in there, and it just rests, so you move it down and then you can tighten that, righty-tighty, and it should hold it down for you like that. But I find that to be more annoying than useful on that. So I'm gonna line up my cut tool. I'm gonna decide, like, the blade is actually, don't ever do that. You can see the blade actually has a thickness to it. So you're going to lose 1/8 of an inch. So if I'm going to lose 1/8 of an inch, and say I've drawn my line on here, say I have my line right here, right? Do you want to cut on that side of the line or that side of the line will make a difference. So if I'm keeping this, I'm gonna cut on this side of the line. So I'll go over here, and then when I come bring my blade down, I put that line just on the right side of the blade so that I can see it. So then that way it'll be right there, and I can check to see. When you pull the trigger, you do not want to have the blade on the wood. You want it to like kind of speed up, so it's like warming up. And then when you go, you want to press all the way down to where it stops pressing. Then you let go of your trigger, and then you release up. And notice this blade guard will be here, so you will be safe. I mean, it's not as dangerous as people think. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this, keeping my hand at a safe distance away, but making sure that it's pressed down, because sometimes the wood will want to kick like that. So you do have to press down. All right, I'm going to double check to make sure my cut's where I want it. I'm going to fire up the machine and I'm pressed down firmly. Because I forgot to do this over here. So this is good learning. You lift this up, and then you can pull that out just a little bit, and then that would have prevented that from happening. That's what it's for. So you can have a little ledge for you, then that won't fall off next time. And we'll have that set up for you, so don't worry. The majority of the things I want you to learn now is if no one else is in line. Oh, bummer. Okay. if no one else is in line, take your wood, take your saw, put it down here, and push in the pin. I'll do it again, okay? So you take your saw, take your wood off, push it down, and then just push in the pin. Then that way, I'll tighten it for you if you want. And then you are complete. Oh, this was not accurate, Joe. So somebody's gonna get. And I think that's basically it. Thank you very much. That's like the basics of the saw right there.